Grab your drinks, folks. It's time to put the world away. Welcome to CHESHUNT Football Club. And here we go, guys. The youth intake. I had to start on the screen because I probably wouldn't have remembered. So these are the ones that I signed. As you can see that. I never noticed it saying star graduate here. Huh. Coyote. There we go. There's his nickname, Coyote. So these are the top talents that I signed. Callum Crosser. Left midfielder, maybe the right side as well. We'll see. Lex Dickey. Okay. They're all 15-year-olds, aren't they? Left side as well. Maybe attacking left midfielder. Defensive right fullback. A right fullback, guys. I still can't name the positions, guys. I know. Chimizi? Obi? Okay, he's got some, there's definitely braveness there. Land needs a leader. Can't jump. He's only 5'2". He's a midget, folks. I don't care what you are, as long as you can play some football for us. You're on the team. Definitely naturally fit. 17. Okay, he's got 3-star potential. 2, maybe 3. And then here's the top talents that came through this year. Remember, we got, what's the facilities, folks? Right there, I still can't remember facilities. Exceptional academy coaching and good youth recruitment. So, Sam Winter, striker, right attacking midfielder, 15 excel. There we go, and he's got a good first touch. And he's aggressive. Besides that, he's got a lot to work on. Oh, 16. So 15 and 16-year-olders that come through here. Here's the guy that has got the biggest potential here. 4.5-star potential. Ash Thompson. Pace 13. Headings at 12. He's 5'5", though. A 1 on strength, buddy. Let's go. Get in that weight room. And he can attacking left, mid, and right. Looks like, is he both-footed? Very strong on the right. He's okay with the left. Maybe we can develop that, and he can be really useful with those. Use both feet. So we'll see how he develops. Ash Tom. And there's Mr. Coyote. He guess he was the star graduate. Actually, currently he's got the best current ability, 1.5-star, possibly 3 to 4. Here's Mr. Coyote. He's a defender. Yeah, I can see that. Is he both-footed? He dives into tackles. He's right-footed, but how strong is his left foot? A 9. Okay, he knows it's there. A 6'2", central defender. You can play that. Yeah, I could see it. He needs to get that pace. Needs to get some of these physicalities up. Can jump. 14. Tackling at 13. Positioning 12. Yeah, I could see it. He's got a cross, so he would be like almost a wide. Nah, he can't dribble. If you can get that dribbling up, huh? But possibly fullback. I can go forward with that cross. We'll see how he develops. There's Coyote. And then Nigel. Is that how you say it? Nigel Priest, goalkeeper. It says sweeper keeper, really. Let's see what it looks like. A 20. Whoa! Rushes out. This attribute reflects a goalkeeper's tendency to come off his line to react to through balls and crosses. 6'3". Okay, he's got some height on him. That's what you want for a goalkeeper. Reflexes of 14. Positioning is not bad. 11. Command of area. That will just come over time, buddy. So we'll see how he develops. But not bad. Yeah, probably right up there with our top youth intake. More importantly, guys, what has happened? What has happened? A little bit. At the end here at the end of the year, guys, the pressure might be getting to us. Right there. Kind of a wish-washy form. Where was the last time I left with you guys? I think it was the BB. We played 3 Bs in a row, but I think it was Blackburn and Bristol City was the last VD. Yeah, the 2 home matches, yeah. And then we played another B team, and we stomped them away. Mayor Moya, more about him later. He just got injured for, I think, he's out for the remaining of the year, unfortunately. Prince scored here, Howard, and So it wasn't a total flop. Remember, I was saying the January transfer window because I signed a guy that we can't play because he's ineligible because he's already played for 2 teams. And I wasn't aware of this because I'm a knucklehead, don't pay attention to the rules. And then Kronberg, I signed him. At least I signed him on a free, right? He played 1 match and then he got injured for a couple weeks. Well, he's came back here and he actually got a goal. So maybe that January transfer window wasn't a total flop. Finish up March, Peterborough, Burlhouse scored 1, and that's all we could do. They had 1 in the first minute, and then we got 1 in the 30th, and that was it. Finish up March. And then QPR, April 3rd here at home, 2-1. Edmondson had 1, and then Brillo. So Brillo's been definitely knocking them in here at the end of the year. More so, he had that February. He scored every game except that first one. Yeah, he was doing really good. Okay, QPR, Watford away 2-2, and thought we had it 1, of course. Howard scored. Kronborg scored a second one for us, but that was a penalty. I was like, okay, 81st. Okay, I think we won it, right? 91st, second, third minute, they scored equalizers. And away, Brighton, 1-0. There we go. We had actually, I don't know how we got this result. It was all them second half because we were down a man. Hodgson got sent off in the 45th minute. Brillo scored in the 29th, and we held off. Our defense was spectacular, especially Edgar here, the 7.9. All right. And then, so yeah, so he was off. One of our best defenders here had suspended. And we had a couple, I think there's a couple injuries. I know, no excuses, right? Naughty. This, folks, this was our worst loss of the year. Got 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, 3-1. I guess you can argue that one just as bad, right? We scored in the last second of the game against Blackburn. 1-0. What a terrible form here in September. Just 2-0 there. Yeah, we haven't lost anything more than, that was it. It was 3-1, and now the worst loss of the year and the end of the year, of course, Nottingham Forest, and they're sitting up there, I think, 3rd or 4th place. We had no highlights, folks. So, did we have a rest we had 7-day rest after the Brighton, just didn't show up here. They wanted it more. Edgar had a bad 6.3 and Yanni 6.3, so my top guys did not perform. The whole team didn't. So moving on, and luckily we ended up, at least got a point here, bounced back. I was like, oh no, we're going to have some, are we going to just fizzle out here at the end of the year? Hold on, guys, hold on. The end of April here, Ipswich, and they're sitting like maybe 16th, 17th on there. We should have got a result at home. Edmondson had the 1, and that's all we could do. Cockings, look at that, 6.3. So I'm guessing the game probably said he should have blocked that one or saved that shot. Yeah, and then this was the Moya injury, folks. He is out. Sprained ankle ligaments, up to 3 weeks. So moderate severity. So yeah, you can see he was definitely a contributor this year. 40 starts, 1 sub, 8 goals, 9 assists, 5 player of the matches. Great free signee from Colombia. All right. Well, where does that lead us, right? Got the last 2 matches, guys. That's what we're here for. We got an away game with Sunderland, and then we have Stoke, 5th place team. Where are we at, guys? Whoa, we're in 1st. So there's 2, right? There's only 2 matches left. So if we lose them both, it's worst case scenario, and Nottingham Forest win them both, will be both on 86. It'll depend on goal difference here. So what is going to happen? One thing, take a look at this though. Look who West Brom and Nottingham Forest, they got to play each other right here, guys. So what would you want? What would you? I want to win the league, but if West Brom beat Nottingham Forest, then we're automatically getting promoted. And that's probably what I think the fans, what you want, you would probably want guaranteed promotion, right? If West Brom won, obviously, and if we lost, we'll have 86. West Brom would jump up at 87 because we can do math here, 86, but Nottingham Forest wouldn't get. So we'd guarantee because the first and second place, guys. I know I'm talking to you like you're a bunch of grade school kids, but bear with me. I'm trying to explain it to myself, so make sure I know what the hell I'm doing here too, talking about to make sure I'm confident in what I'm thinking here. If West Brom beat Nottingham Forest, we're guaranteed to go up because we'll at least have second. That's what I'm trying to say here. But no, let's go. We want to win it out. We want to win this too. But of course, we're going to keep an eye on this match right here. But look at this. Baker, guys, he snuck up there in the average rating on 7.16. And I think clean sheets, I think we're tied. Cockings, I think, has got 19 as well. So, but look at it. What a surprise. Let's go, guys. Let's get going. Here's the team. We're away. Sunderland. What's the past meetings? We're not in the best. Okay, here we go. I don't want to say. I hope I didn't jinx us, but we have not given up a goal yet against these guys. Oh, we just had the one match. I mean, we had a friendly. Okay, but let's go. I know not that it's a little bit shaky here. The dynamics doesn't look bad. Did I sign anybody? I think there was a couple signees besides the youth intake. Did I sign some dudes? Yeah, some young guys. June 9th. They're both coming in. One, 18, both 18-year-olds, throwaways, I guess. Youth guys from the big teams, Man City. Manuel Milicio. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. 3.5 star potential. 17 technique. So like a playmaker, deep line playmaker, folks. What do you think? A model citizen. There we go. I don't think we've had one of those. Maybe. And then Alex Plain. He's just plain. Nothing unordinary about him. He's just plain from Southampton. 18-year-old right winger. Good agility. Again, he's got up to 5-star potential. My reports say. Oh, I thought it had Premiership. Premier League potential. Potential Sky Bet Championship standard. All right. That could change, though. We'll see. Taking a gamble on some youngsters. Hey, I'm only paying them, I can't remember what I'm paying them. Minimum, whatever that is. Oh, we'll find out. Well, that's the one con here, or the bad news. But if we get promoted, we shouldn't have to worry about money. But we're negative just 5 million in the bank, guys. Negative 5 million. I'm a little nervous, guys. Let's go. Let's beat Sunderland here. Am I to the date? Yeah, May 2nd. Cockings in goal, folks. I'll hover over them, see what they've been developing or not. Uston, loaning from Chelsea, has been good on that right side. Edgar and Hodgson's got that rainbow of. Look at that, guys. Remember his positioning was a 9. It might go up to a 12. I'll hold my breath. Jumping reach can go up to an 18. That'd be great. Edgar, the spirited, right? He's the spirited personality. Hodgson, him and Edgar got that partnership of green rainbow of love. Wait a minute, I'm in Kamenik out there. Capacho. Why isn't Cabela? Why haven't I changed his name? Cabaya. I keep wanting to call him Caballo because Caballo means I can actually say that. That means horse. In Spanish. Is he a horse? Does he look like a horse? Caballe. That's what he's been. Not doing so good on his development, folks. He's the guy that I bought for, 1.4 million? He's just under a 7. 6.94. So he's been doing his thing over there on that left side. Fullback. But he taking the knock. So it says limited action, 75 minutes. So we'll just let him sit today. We'll have Kamenik, he's the other loanee from Chelsea. He's both-footed. Hardwick's going to be the playmaker today, folks. And box-to-box is Baker. Oh, man. This was the debate. Hard Tongue's just coming back. As you can see, he's not match fit. Remember, he had that long injury. Torn Not just strained, but it was torn calf muscle. Major severity up to out to 3 months, folks, for sprinting. So, and he's been solid here for the last few years for us, but I think his bravery went. Usually, when players get hurt, not all of them, many of them, their bravery sometimes goes way down, but it didn't drop down too much. If I can click on it, it's from a 10 to 8, just a couple, then now it's coming back up. So we'll see. He's still only 21. Anyway, he's on the bench, but he's definitely lacking sharpness. You know what? I might put Price in there then instead. Yep. So Edmondson, inverted winger attack. He's the other loanee from Chelsea. So we have 3. Man, it's the last matches of the year, and I still can't remember how many loanees we got from Chelsea. It's 3. Kronberg. And then I'm going to play Giannis up top with a complete forward, folks. Brilla's been playing up top there for the last matches, and he's been doing. He gets hot and he gets really cold a couple matches. I guess that's. I mean, he was kicking butt here, especially. Take a look at that. I mean, that form here. Woo-wee. Good, but let's go, man. But we're going to play him inside forward today. So hopefully he likes going out there. We'll see. I know he's played out there a few times this year. Inside. It's been a while, though. Right here. Last time he played there, he had an assist. That was back in January 17th. That's the last time. We'll see. Just because Moyer's hurt. He's my usually guy out there. Let's put unavailable. Take that off. Could put Sand. Oh, this is what I'm rolling with, guys. This is what I'm rolling with. Let's go. I think my bench was good. A defender, fullback, winger, midfielder, winger, playmaker, and right back. Kit. Not sure what I'm going to do with him. I think he's still got 4.5 star potential. Got run through great. He's not showing the development I thought he would be. But and then again, it might be me because I'm not playing him as much. He's our vice captain, and I like to have the captains out there, of course, playing on the pitch as much as they can be. Get that leadership. Let's go. So remember, there's the other match we want. West Brom and Nottingham Forest. I mean, what would you want? I mean, of course, we got to control our own destiny. That's the main thing. If we just win, we don't have to worry about other freaking teams do, right? But that's not the way it works sometimes. Sometimes we'll slip up. Oh, Nottingham Forest on a roll. Look at that. They scored on the 1st and 6th, this Leon guy. So there's that. We just got to win here, folks. Brilla out there and playing inside forward. See how it works. Oh, a through ball, but that wasn't very good there, Edmondson. What are you doing? Oh, no. Oh, no. And look who scored that. You guys remember him? Remember O'Hara? Wasn't that's our old guy, right? We had him on loan last year. Oh, yeah, that's him. Loan last year in League One, remember? He had 20 goals for us in 33. I tried to get him again. That loanee from Chelsea. I think I had too many loanees already. You can only get so many, I think 3 or 4 loanees from our parent club. And there he is, of course. But, it was gifted to him by Cockings, right? Edgar at the back pad. And look at Cockings. What are you doing here, buddy? Look at this. Right to... I see he's going to Hardwick, but can you see? Do you need your eyes checked? O'Hara was right there. And maybe he got a leg on. No, he didn't get anything to it. All right, folks. We like the drama at the end of the year. Where's that other game at? They're 2-0 still. Oh, man. Let's go, folks. A couple injuries, I guess. I mean, our morales are high. It's last month and a half. A little shaky here. Not liking that. Yeah, let's do what my assistant said to do. on that team talk. Okay, we got a highlight for us finally. Maybe. Okay, watch out, Calkins. Watch that pass, buddy. I've never actually seen him do that. That was the first time I've seen Calkins kind of screw up that I can recall. Ooh, watch that pass. Up Edmondson. Oh, and Edmondson is there. Is he on sides? Is. Nice pass from Hardwick. Edmondson. There you go, buddy. Right back to Uston. And then to Edgar, to Hardwick, and then Hardwick's our best passer, or best vision. He's got like 18 vision. Look at that, the touch and then the volley. Okay, let's go. What's that other match doing, guys? Where the heck's it at? Oh yeah, 2-0 still. Nottingham Forest just came storming outside the gates there in the first 6 minutes. 2 goals quickly. Oh, 60 minutes. I haven't done a sub yet. I'm going 60 minutes. Here we go. Brilla and Mayane, they're not doing... Can Kronberg play out the... No. I'm going to mix it all up. Okay, let's put Brilla. I never played complete fours. I don't know why. What the heck am I doing? Yanes is there. They don't know how to play it. And then Kronberg... Playmaker. He is an awesome playmaker. I tell you that. I mean, the numbers wise. You know what? Then I play him as an inside forward. Edmondson. .65 Giannis. He's motivated, but he's got the lowest score. Brilla. We taking Brilla out. I want Kronberg here. Taking Giannis out. We're gonna put in my best winger, Price. Got 14 cross. Brilla, Kronberg, Edmondson. Nervous. We're gonna put Pacho, man. Winger. Calkins got the other low score, huh? Okay, that's just 2. Okay, 60 minutes. Yeah, that'd be good. Let's go. Find that winning goal. Let's go. Let's go, CHESHUNT. Let's go. 68th minute. Who's that other? 2-0 still. Nottingham Forest or West Brom. 70th minute. Barilla just not having his game. Let's give him a little bit of shout. Don't forget about those shouts, folks. I'm the only one that forgets about those, don't I? Okay, here we go. After this highlight, I'll do the last 3 subs. Calkins boots it up. Nobody there, though. I mean, not anybody in the vicinity, folks. I mean, I know it's... Come on. Calkins just kind of give it up there. Oh, no. O'Hara, folks. Clicked on them. That's what happens. That's their old team. Yep. Once a CHESHUNT, did you see that? This happens more times, you guys. The old players, the old guys that you used to have, they love to play against their old teams and see what you could have had. I tried to get you back, buddy, on loan. Oh. Okay, here. Oh, nope, they got the corner. I was going to do a sub. Nobody's out there for us. Well, we got a choke here, and there's a penalty. Yes, we are right on time, huh? We got a choke here in the last month or so. We're playing like less than a 50% team. Yeah, that's... Wow. Choke specialists. Hodgson's out, putting Cassell's in there. We got to get some fast guys. Edmondson, some new, I guess... Howard, attack. Yeah, we got to go attack, folks. What's Kronberg doing? He's frustrated. And Prince. Hardwick's anxious. We're going to put Prince here. Can Kronberg long shots at 12? And we're going to put him attack. You know what? We're putting him as a shadow striker. Screw that. We got to get what? 2 goals here. Oh no! Did I not get enough fire underneath? You know what there was too. It's funny. We had team meetings. We've had like 2 team meetings in a row, and to fire up the team. Hey, we could win this. I had a team meeting say, "Hey guys, we can be champions here. We can have the title here, or whatever it said. I forget, something like that." And I got good results. But ever since I had those meetings, too much pressure. Sometimes the guys can't handle it. Got it on attacking. And here they are. They're going to score again. Prince, bust butt up there, buddy. What was that? You gotta. I guess he was trying to. I don't know. He saw a ghost or something. Oh man, Baker, win that ball. There you go. Prince and Price. Up to Kronberg. Okay, you got Brilla. He's trying to get on sides, folks. Good cross. There it is. Not. He couldn't control it before it rolled in for the goalkeeper. Rolled right to the goalkeeper there. No. Gonna come down to the last match, huh? And it's Stoke. They're not. I mean, they're a lot tougher team than these guys. Sunderland. Going to go very attacking, right? I did all my subbers. All the subs. Central midfielder. Oops. Attack. And then you're going to do a winger as well. Not liking. I can't. And then am I going to throw water bottles for the last match of the year? It's going to probably piss them all off and their morales will be shot. Then good luck us winning that last match. We need it. You guys sneak out a win here? They're going to get another one, aren't they? Yep. Something happened there. I don't know. Something is an own goal. Wow. Mercy. Calf rope. That means I'm done. Another one. So they might score another one here. That would really demoralize us, huh? But 2 big losses, folks, in the same month. Our worst, arguably, right? Our worst 2 losses of the year come in the same month. So something, I didn't get the team up for it. I didn't do good coaching. And yeah, wow. How do you bounce back from this? And again, I used to say this all the time. When you go very attacking, to me, it equals concede goals. It happens way more than enough. It's just, I mean, I understand it. You're pushing all forward and you're leaving yourself very vulnerable in the back. But, I mean, don't ever click this button, folks. I mean, it's like 100%. Very attacking if you go. You're going to give up, look at that, 5, though. Now, if it was any other time of year, I would fine probably the whole team. A 6 point, I'd fine them for 2 weeks. A 5.9 with Cockings, that's definitely a 2 weeks. Edgar's a 2 weeks fine. So yeah, I would probably piss the whole freaking team off. I'm gonna do it. Throwing water bottles. Lost confidence going into the last match of the year where we still have a chance to win this league, and I'm throwing water bottles. What happened that West Brom game? It was ended up 2-0. I mean, we can just tie it. We should have a better goal. We have a 3-point goal difference there. We can just get a tie against Stoke. They're going to be fighting their butt off, too, because they want to, I mean, they're just right hanging in there for playoffs. But what is the combination of maybe they're tired, the rotation? I'm not giving it enough rotation, but hey, their hearts seem to be I'm giving them rest. I'm not playing them when they're all super condition is tired. Combination of some injuries that we've had too to some key guys. But not really. I'm trying to find an issue here because there to there is what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches, 2 wins out of 7. That is our worst. Well, beginning of the year was there was our worst form, right there. All of September and October, we didn't get a win. So then we said storm. We kicked butt here. Oh my goodness, yes. February was awesome. March. And of course, the end of the year. We're still very good. Club atmosphere. All right, guys. I'll be right back. What do we? How many days we got? Just a week away here. We're at home, so maybe that's good news because we've only lost. I think one. Now I'm jinxing me. Huh? We've only lost one match all year, guys, at home. There it is. I'll be right back. All right, we're back, and of course, Brilla took a knock. What is it? A tight hammy, tight calf, folks. So I have him on the bench. I'm going to have Edmondson up top, guys. Advance forward. Maloney from Chelsea. And then Howard inside forward. As you can tell him through my voice, guys, I'm not real confident. Or do I put Price out there? Just haven't played him much this year, guys. He started one time for me. We're going to play the guys out there that's been doing it for me. Inside forward. I like him as an inverted winger. Attack. You got Prince, the central attacking midfielder. Kronberg now over here. I haven't played him over here. He's going to be that inverted winger. I know it's not the best cross, but he's got that pass, 16 vision, 17 flair, 20 composure. I think he should be able to handle it. Hardwick, playmaker with that box-to-box Baker. And Kabaya's in there this one. Fullback, defend. Don't like his development, but he's been doing good on the pitch. Hodgson and Edgar. Hopefully they can bounce back from that thrashing that we just got. We just got stomped on. Uston. And then Cockings. I mean, I am having Brilla on the. I mean, he's our best striker. So I got defender, winger, box to box, striker, fullback. I could put hard tongue in there, Cameron. This is it. This is what I'm doing. Let's go. I think we just need a point. Is ineligible. Why is Ayanes? And oh, that's right. He's a loan from Stoke, and he can't play against his parent club. That's a. All right. Let's put in. We're gonna put in hard tongue in there. The guy that's not is lacking sharpness. Came back from that torn calf muscle. Watch him get the substitution, and he'll get the game winner. Let's pump the fists. Come on, lads. Let's do this. I think I said it wet for the fans and for the. Let's go. We can win the title here. So who's West Brom playing here? They're playing Brighton, and Brighton's no pushover. They're sitting seventh. They're trying to fight for that playoff spot. And then Nottingham Forest they're playing QPR. They're 17th. But we have the best goal difference. I think just by a couple goals, though. What a shaky end of the year. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth. By our fingernails. But not so hot form. Edmondson, get in there. He tries to chip the keeper. Hits the post. Got the corner. Oh, it's going to be one of those. You ever have those matches? You're like, you haven't scored in a while, and then all of a sudden it looks like you're going to score, but no, it doesn't. It's like a force shield over the goal. And it takes a couple games to get a goal. It's like, oh, we should have had it. Oh, it bounced out. We're not going to goal drought. Okay, free kick. Okay, we're getting some highlights. Prince is there. Take the free kick. What are you going to do, buddy? Hits it over the state. Or the state. Okay, update here. Update. Where's the West Brom one? Okay, there's the QPR. It's beating Nottingham Forest. Okay, go QPR. And then West Brom's winning. Oh, we're tied here, folks. Look at this. 87 each. Ah, no, they got the corner. Oh, no. Oh, no. We don't want to be going. If we do get promoted, we're going to be going into the Premier League like that. Oh, I don't know how. We're in first. West Brom must be losing now. You guys, we are just choking the end of the year. We've only lost one match at home. We got to go positive here. Or, I mean, attacking. Right before, and we just, yeah, guys, we just fell apart. Top of the table team falls apart. Woo! Pass into space, maybe. We just look like a whole different team this last month and a half. I should have adjusted, tweaked a little bit. Maybe teams were catching on with our formation. Put Howard inside forward. Hand it over to the assistant. Maybe he can do better than I can. He can't do any worse. Stoke, 2 goals over us. Where's that other game? There we go, guys, in second. Edmondson, look at the striker. We got 6.2. Nobody wants to step up, huh? At the end of the year, I'm going to berate them. What's the worst that can happen? They're fired up by the feedback. Okay, let's see it. We're not getting any highlights. I don't think we have one on target. Baker, you're coming off. Putting James in there. What a terrible... Putting Kit in there. We're going to have you go forward, though. Put automatic. Same thing, Kabaye. Got 6-1, Edmondson. Putting the Mr. Hurt boy in there. Tight calf. 3, let's do all our subs, huh? Hardwick. He's focused, but he's fair condition. Furious. Howard. You know what? Here comes Hartung, guys. His first game back from his injury. I think he's strongest on his right. He's both-footed. Inverted winger attack. Let's do that. And then I got what? One more sub? Let's see what can happen here. Some kind of miracle ending. I mean, at this point, looks like we're getting promoted automatically. But not the way you want to finish finish the season. Where's Nottingham Forest at? I don't see him now. It's some of it's. I have that. That's a bug. It's not all the games aren't on here. Did they disappear or something? Are they already played? Where's the West Brom one? I'm blind here, guys. Okay, I'm not seeing it. It just disappeared. Yep, it's disappeared. The West Brom game or something. I don't. There we go. There now it is. Oh, look at this. See? That's what good teams are supposed to say. Look, they fired them up. They got 6 guys. They're like, let's go out there and kick out. We can win this league, the title. We can win. They must have had a good motivational speaker. Les Brown or something must have came in and talked to West Brown. They got fired up. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Where's our goals? We got a big old goose egg here. I want the motivational speaker for who talked to West Brom. Maybe, I mean, they're playing a decent team. They're playing Brighton, but they showed up. That's what good teams do. 6. Did they ever? They're having a party out there on the pitch. Here we are. We're having a struggle scoring a freaking goal. We're on the top of the table. Something's not right here, folks. Something is not right. Capacho wants to come in, huh? I'm putting Jack Price in here. We're going to put you as a shadow striker. I know you'd never played there before. Attack, attack, attack. I don't know what ones I clicked. The first one or second one. But yeah, I am. I mean, I should be happy, right? Yeah, we're getting promoted. Right? Because Nottingham Forest is losing here. Right there in 3rd. Where's it at? I think I just did this, didn't I? They're not showing up here. There it is. Now it's 1. They're 1-1. So if they win, they have 86. What's the goal difference here? If they win, come on, QPR, hang on. We can't even. What a way to go out. Get promoted, but it doesn't feel like it. Oh, it's not over yet. Actually, there's a minute still. QPR could. What? We just got trashed at the end of the year. What do you title this? Did we even get promoted, guys? It doesn't feel like it, does it? It does not feel like. Failure is always hard to take, but I'm disappointed not to have sealed the title. Yeah. I'm going to actually say that. We had a chance to win the title here, and it's unacceptable that we failed to do so. We failed to even get a freaking goal. People are furious with me. The fans should, well, hold on. Now it's this dramatic. Did we even get promoted? We did. Okay, let's go out and party and let's forget about this last month and a half. What? I mean, we just got trashed this last month in the games. 3-0, 5-1, and a 3. Look at this last 4. You guys ever went out that way and still got promoted? Have you ever went out that way? What an awesome form we had. I mean, you could say all the way up to freaking November. Spectacular form until when we almost gave it up. That's what you call a bottle job, right? We almost gave it up. I guess almost don't count. The most important thing is, guys, is we got promoted. It's going to be, are we even going to win a game next year in the Premier League? We're going to have to sign some guy. Okay, anyway, we moved on. I should be happy, right? The board have set the initial wage budget for the coming season at $350,000. What are we spending now? Finances. Currently spending $204,000. So we got another 40-something thousand for wages. Okay, it's still. I mean, I'll be the bottom of Premier League. I'm sure. CHESHUNT promoted to Premier Division. Somehow it does not feel like it. Am I being too hard on the team, folks? Let's see. The last 4, we've scored 2 goals, 8, 9. We gave up 12. Maybe they thought we've already won it back here. Like, oh, we won the league. There's no way we can lose it. I don't know. Let's move on. It's half the team. Well, we're gonna get these guys. Oop, what happened to my? It disappeared. I hate that when that happens. Get over here. Get over here, my view. Stay there. Okay, all those guys. Well, 1, 2, 5 of arguably our best players are going to be out from loan. Well, let's see. Average rating wise, not really. I mean, our top guys, average rating wise, is okay. If I can highlight the proper thing, it's still not letting me highlight. There we go. There we go. Game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And those are all starters. Yeah, top 6 guys weren't loaners, average rating wise. But if you click on the goals, their top 3 guys there in goal scores are loanies. So yeah, we got some issues to handle here in the off season. But let's just go out and party right now. Let's forget about this last month of form where we gave up 12 goals in 4 matches. View manager timeline. Okay, Mango praised by CHESHUNT Faithful. Whew. Well, they hung on. They're upset at me of the last month and a half there. Unbelievable performance, I would say so. Let's see that last slice slam the team though. Absolutely furious at the team's performance. Maybe we just partied early. They knew something like we can't lose this, coach. We can lose all the rest of the games. We'll still get promoted. We just barely, with like I said, the skin of our teeth, we got promoted. All right, let me get to the season review, guys. I don't know what I'm going to say. You guys know what I'm going to freaking say. The same thing I say all the time. We were going to lose these loanies. We don't know what's going to happen in the offseason. Right now, you got... Look, Prince is wanted by Coventry, Jack Price, you got Jordan James. Well, those guys are all leaving. I'm not sure if I'm going to sign them. Jordan James, Howard, and Price. They're the only guys that I'm kind of debating on. I wasn't sure if we're getting promoted or not. We never know. Now that we're going to be in the Premier, can you believe it? We did it. It's just sinking in now. It's just sinking in now that we're in the Premier League. Let's just embrace that. Let's have fun. We're going to see what my scouts will bring me, what players that will want to come to CHESHUNT now that we're in the English Premier Division, folks. Let's say that 3 times fast. Now, English Premier Division, we don't have to say it fast. English Premier Division, guys. We did it. We're up. The best league in the world, guys. The English Premier Division. We did it, CHESHUNT. It's been a battle. Thanks, you guys have stuck with me. We did it. From 20, you guys do the math here, how many years it took us. We're in 2037. We're in the English Premier Division. Let's get to this. I'm going to skip ahead to the season review. Okay, all these guys are going to want contract, trying to make everybody happy. I'll be right back, guys. Well, here it is. Well, there it goes. There it was. Season review. I must have clicked, seemed like 300 times on that continue button. I mean, I was like, where is this season review? All right, there was a bunch of things I think I skipped over too. Some guys wanted contracts, and I just wanted to hurry and get to the season review. So I'm going to have fun figuring this all out about their contracts. There was something about our category, youth category, went up to 3. Something about our stadium as well. I think there was a grant for, we needed like $21.6 million for a new stadium, and I think we got it. Whatever, it's probably going to take a couple of years. We'll have to look at that. What other things? New contract or a new vision, avoid relegation in the Premier League. Then there was an off season, a meeting, of course, and I just like to say a button to just go enjoy yourself. But I pissed everybody off by saying something about we should be able to avoid relegation in the Premier, and they're like, oh no, they're all hurt. And guys, just go and enjoy your time off, please. You guys, gave me a freaking heart attack at the end of the month there, where we lost. We gave up 12 goals in 4 games, but somehow we got promoted here. Okay, let's move on. Moving on, the Darren Baker was the signing of the season. Really? Even though we've had him for 3 or 4 years, right, from loan, but he's officially ours. Can't argue with that. I think he actually led. No, not after that last few games. So he was up there in the highest average rating for the league there for a bit, but that might have fell off. And you have Hodgson, good signing there from Chelsea. They're saying Borders. What? These are just some of my transfers in. I guess I played him one time off the bench. Cassels. Okay, let's move on. Some matches season to remember here. Remember, the board expectation. See, I got to put things in perspective, folks, right? Of attempt to avoid relegation this year. That was the board's expectation, and we got promoted. We choked there at the end. Somehow things just didn't. We weren't up for it. It just we looked like a whole different team that last month and a half. But somehow we snagged on there the second. I know I've been saying it here. You guys seen it. FA Cup. Be competitive in the FA Cup. We made it to the third. Well, then we made it to the. Guess we got beat by Wolves there in the third round. I thought we got past that. Carabao Cup, second round. Moments to remember. Biggest win 4-0. Match to remember 3-0 over QPR. Goal of the season was Howard's. Okay, finances. Oh, the board just injected like 2.1 million just to keep us running, basically, because we're like 5 million negative or bank balance. But we're not in debt or loans or anything. We haven't taken any loans yet. I'm sure we got a grant for the stadium. We'll have to take a look at that. Hey, we got a half a star, folks. Reputation. You can see here, broadcast revenue definitely went up, and now being in the Premier Division, that's going to definitely increase. There's how we fared or lined up. Cocking, Kapaya, Hodgson, Aker, Baker, Hardwick, Moya. Yep. Can't argue with that. Fans player of the season, Baker. Good. Young player of the season, Baker. Signing of the season, Baker, guys. Goal of the season, Howard. We've seen that. Top goal scorer, Brilla, ended up with 19. Most assists, that might have hurt us right there because he got out there for the last month and a half. So was that our key guy? Moya got hurt the last month, and then things fell apart. He was our most assists, but it's only 9. Most player of the matches, so yeah, he was a big contributor. Maybe that might have been the key guy there, Eminem. It's funny, right? How that can happen in real life. One of your key guys get hurt, and then the whole team just kind of falls apart. Just one guy kind of holding it together. Highest average rating, Baker. Most passes completed per 90 at 75 with Edgar, the center back. So we did some record breakers. Highest transfer fee paid, Baker. Yep, 4.23 million. And then highest transfer fee received was 5 million. Get bent. We'll have to see how he did. Timeline, not interested in that. Let's see, Joko's still there in goal. Really? So nobody got, we got Baker in there now. I think he might have been, though. Farmer's still there and Hewitt. And some of you guys remember those players. We've had quite a bit of seasons, folks. That's it. Let's look really quick. I think I showed you guys, though, right? They're all on holiday break. Unavailable, not at club. We'll see what happened with our development guys out on loan, too. Away from the club. Yeah, if there's anybody there, that's going to be... Look at this guy, 20 assists. Oh, he's hurt. Hunter, nope, he won't be good for us, but he kicked butt there in the Vanderham National with 20 assists in all competitions. I'm sure he had the record, right, for most assists. He had 16. Oh, close. He came through our youth academy. But nowhere near where we need to be, or with him. He's not going to be a no championship or premier division player. Couple other guys. We'll see the ins and outs, of course. Best average rating you guys seen was Baker. We got him till 2040. 2041. Oh, he's that goalkeeper I signed. Yeah. Had some potential. Kit, I might get rid of Kit. We'll have to see. Again, it all depends what week my scouts can find. Kit just didn't impress me. I know he's got, its potential's gone down now. Again, we'll see what my scouts find me, if we can find better players for the positions that we have. The Premier League. We're gonna. Where's the contract at? I'll show you guys the. Where's the offer? No, it's in the board, isn't it? Club Vision for next year. Yeah, attempt to avoid relegation from the Premier Division. Of course, we're gonna have a fun time next year, guys. How many wins are we gonna get? Can we count them on one hand? Oh man, it's gonna. Who won the league last year in the Premier Division? Man City, folks, by 10 points. Liverpool, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, and Everton. So that means we lost our parent club, Chelsea. So that means they helped us out. I gotta give it to them, right? Our parent club definitely helped us out, guys. Keep that in mind. Try to get a parent club. Because now that we're in the same division, playing in the same division, we'll terminate the link. And that saved us a lot of money. Because the players that we got on loan from Chelsea, we weren't required to pay any of the wages. Let's look at the facilities here really quick. Due to move into the 15,197 capacity CHESHUNT Stadium on June 21st, so in 2 years, folks, 2039, June 21st. That's it. So now there it is. Youth level is a 3 now. Yeah, I like to get these facilities up, but let's see. We're negative. Oh, okay, 730,000. Yeah, because there was a cash injection there, and now we should be making some good big TV money, folks. But where are we going to play meanwhile? I mean, we only have a stadium of 5,252. You're telling me we're going to play in the Premier Division with that capacity of stadium? Oh, guys, what are we going to do? So the most appearances was Cocking's goalkeeper. Goals was Brilla, 19 guys. Assists, Moya and Baker. Moya had 9, Baker had 8. Most player of the matches was Moya. Most headers, 375 from Edgar. And then Hodgson, 355. So both my center backs. Key passes, Hardwick from our playmaker, Brilla, Moya, and Prince. Again, average rating, Baker, Hardwick, Hawkins. Look at that. Our goalkeeper, folks, over a 7. Is he a premier? You guys, oh, what happened now? Now he's, okay, his leadership's going up, everything else going. But is that a premier division? We'll see. I'm gonna be scouting for every position, and if I can find players that have a better current ability than him with our wage budget. Remember, we got why can't I ever find this right here? We got 150-ish thousand to spend per week, and there's gonna be a lot of players or a few players leaving, so that will free up even more money. But our highest wage, I mean, is 11,000. I mean, if you look at the championship here, the stats, team, detailed. If you go down here, finances, salary per annum. Look at this, folks. We're already, we were on the bottom of this year. So that's pretty impressive, right? We got promoted, folks. We had the lowest salary in the league. But, I mean, we had this going on. Where's it at? Why can't I find it? Past positions. We had this going on, folks. Okay, we had that down to 18. We bounced back. I think here, remember when I changed the mentality? I'm going to give me some credit here. I changed the mentality from like a positive, because I was seeing from the key highlights I was seeing us giving the ball away. We're taking more risky passes. We're giving the ball away. So I took off that be more expressive off, and I took from being a positive mentality to more of a balanced mentality. And maybe a combination of other things, of course, the morale's being good, and I kept trying to praise them. Look at that. We were skyrocketing up. And look at that, from 32nd week. Is that 33rd? I can't, my eyes are 32nd, 33rd looks like. 33rd week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 33rd to the 45th. So 12 weeks we were first place, if I did the math right there. And then, of course, that last month, that's why I'm disappointed. Stop looking at that, guys. Right here. We got to look at this, right? We got the P. We got the P. Should have had the C. We got the P. Should have had the C. West Brom, huh? What was their yeah, that's what good teams do. They stepped up at the end of the year. That one lost there, Nottingham Forest, but and then that last game, what did they end up scoring? Was it 6 goals, right? Wait. Yeah, 6 goals. Oh man. So it's still playoffs being decided. Nottingham Forest, Hull, and Blackburn. Who's coming down? Maybe we can pick some of their players. Got Wolves coming down, Aston Villa, and Brentford. I'll go and look at their players. It's going to probably take me 3-4 days, guys, for this transfer window. I'll look at the staff, of course. Can I sign? Oh, I could sign 4 more coaches. I'll even try to ask for more scouts. I mean, we're going to need to be scouting left and right. Hopefully, we should be getting some big money in now. TV money. We have the lowest salary. If we had the lowest salary in the championship, of course we're going to have the lowest salary in the Premier League by far. Our wage budget by far. So we'll have to look at some loanies and best players. Right now, let's just see who the best player is that my scouts find. I want to come to be slightly interested. And any age. Let's see who's out there currently right now. By ability wise, the best player ability is this Chinese guy, Chen Jin, wanted by Burnley. What does he look like? 22-year-old midfielder, 16 pass, 18 bit. Yeah, he's pretty beastly playmaker, I would say. Injury prone though, and he can't speak the language. Competitive streak. Why does it say marking twice? Marking here, but it's got a different logo. Marking is not one of his strong points, okay? And then it says marking tendency to not properly fulfill his marking duties. Well, I mean, he's an advanced playmaker. He doesn't need that role anyway. But yeah, what would he want? He's only making $725 per week. So that would be an excellent sign if he'd want to come for us. I mean, my scouts said he's probably leading Skybet Championship. I mean, that's the best we could find with our reputation and stuff. Players like that are going to have to somehow, we're going to have to get results with players like that in the Premier League. But I mean, look at these wages. $42,000 for this guy. We can't afford that. I'm not sure what we can sign now, or what our I mean, we got that much. How much can we give players? Wages. Star player advised maximum basic with 39,000. Right now, our top player right now is only making 11,000. We got one guy making 11,000. I showed you guys. Two, I'm sorry. Hardwick's making 11,000 and Moya's making 11,250. All right, guys. I'll see you. I think the title will be, it doesn't feel like we got promoted, but we did it, folks. We did it. We did it. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Ah, man. I mean, you look at the history here at CHESHUNT with us, folks. Where did we start? Right here. Our first year was 12th in the Vanarama South. 4 years stuck in the Vanarama South. 3 years in the Nationals. 2 in the League 2. That's not bad. 3 in the League 1. Championship. Got relegated. Bounced back. League 1. So actually 3 years on League 1. Then bounced back to the championship. Got promoted back to back here. Which we almost failed here this year. Man. And now we're in the Premier League, guys. English Premier Division. Oh, one other thing we'll look at, and it does adjust too. I know this video is long, but tough. Where are we at? There we are. We're even currently, and it'll adjust again once we get in the Premier Division here. And I think July 1st or after June, it'll adjust again. But currently, we're even below a League 1 team for reputation. Oh, man. All right, we'll see you guys with our first match in the English Premier Division. We'll see you guys after all this crazy off camera, who I lost, who I signed. We'll be back. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, keep moving forward.